Hello everybody, Mean Dean back at you with another video today. I got an exciting one for you, I think. Find out. It's going to be a good one. Not to say the other 20-ish have been lousy, I hope. Anyway, we're talking about Albariño today. You don't know what that is? That's a grape. Okay, it's pretty simple. I have 3 different Albariños to try from 3 very different parts of the world. I'm going to start with the first one. This is a Bodega Gran Bazan Albariño from the region is Rias, Baixas. No, that's not how it's pronounced. That's how it's spelled. It's spelled like that. If you didn't know anything, you might think that was pronunciation, but no, it's Rias Baixas in the Galicia region of Spain. And this is where Albariño thrives. That is where Albariño is known for being from. And I've had 2 or 3 delicious Albariños from there in the last little while, which kind of gave me the idea to do this. Because I have 2 from two very other regions. Here we are, we're in California. Clinker Brick, Lodi is the region here in California. Now, you would think that's a little bit odd. I just don't think it's known for that, but from by all accounts, it's a real up-and-comer there. Interesting stat. There are more more brands of Albariño in Lodi than there are Chardonnay. It's really becoming a thing there. They have a very Mediterranean climate, not that different from Spain, and it really thrives there. Lodi is not quite as close to the ocean as the Galicia region of Spain, and this particular there's 5 different subregions in Rias Baixas. This one is called Valdosones, which is generally regarded as the best of the 5, but they're all different. This one's right on the ocean, as are 3 or 4 of them. And I expect to get some salinity out of this because it's right on the ocean. The third one, we're going all the way down to South America, to Uruguay. Bodega Garzon, Reserva Albariño. These are both 2018s. This is a 2019. $40 in BC. I was a lot cheaper than that in the States, or probably anywhere else in Canada. This one is a real rising star, they've called it in Uruguay. Generally, Uruguay is known for Tannat, and they have lots of other grapes as well, but Albariño is apparently a real up-and-comer. It's new. They only started planting vines there in the early 2000s, but they are really happy with them, apparently, and they plant more and more and more. So we're going to taste. I'm going to start tasting with the one from Rias Baixas, and I'm going to see how that is. I love the nose on these wines. The salinity, it's just sea spray. You'll see it. You often hear it known as sea spray. Salinity, same idea. Stone fruit all day. Peach. Yeah, nectarine. Oh. Apricot there. All the stone fruits are represented. This pear, little yellow apple too, I think. All right, let's see. This is the region that's the standard bearer for Albariño. Let me see what it tastes like here. Oh yeah. Pardon me. Oh. Yeah, that is really nice. It's got really nice acidity. It doesn't overdo it. Reminds me a little bit of a little bit of Gruner Veltliner without quite the austerity that you quite often get with Gruner. A lot of fruit up front. Same fruits you find on the palate. A little more citrus coming through at the end there on the finish. Nice finish. And the salinity really off the charts. Lovely. Really lovely. Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm not sure it's my favorite of the Rias Baixas Albariños I've had in the last little while. When I post a review of this, I'll put that one up there. The ones that we've had, not on this tasting, but the last couple of weeks we've had a couple. There was one that I think was even better than this. Although this is also very, very good. So, I'm going to drink that later. Let's go on to the next one, shall we? Alright, now we got a dog. I had to pause and restart the video because you might have heard this. She started to scratch at the door. Animals. Hi. Oh, I also had to get myself in the glass. Alright, so this is it. Clinker Brick 2018 Albariño from Lodi in California. Completely different wine. Hi. Okay, so still stone fruit here. A little more minerality. A little bit of wet stone there. Definitely not as much, if any, of the salinity. Still smells good though. Oh, wow. Yeah, what a difference. I think I'm gonna go back to this one. A little disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to this too, you know. Heard such good things about the Albariño they're making in Lodi. Want some more? Well, it's not bad. It's a little more. It's really finished and citrusy like this one, like the Rias Baixas did. It's got medium to long finish. Just not as fruity or flavorful, quite frankly. There's still some stone fruit there, but it's like a white peach and almost like a bruised nectarine, maybe. Tiny bit of like an underripe pear. Wow. So $31.99. I got that at Liberty Wines, just because I wanted to try another Albariño. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's fine, but no comparison to the Rias Baixas one. Not even close. All right, well now let's find out about Uruguay, shall we? All right, Bodega Garzón. Garzón, 2018 Albariño from Uruguay. Uruguay, however you want to pronounce it. As I mentioned earlier, they only planted these vines in the early 2000s, so it's not a really old wine. The Uruguay reminds some people of Portugal in that it's a small place, the maritime climate, right on the Atlantic. So instantly comparing this to the first one, the one from Rias Baixas, it's a little more minerality. Fruit flavor is the same, fruit aromas, peach especially. There's some citrus there, nectarine. Yeah, okay, so definitely closer to the Rias Baixas one than the one from Lodi was. Still more minerality. I haven't done research into the soils, but I wonder if there's more limestone in the soils or more, just more, if the soils are in such a way that they are creating the minerality. Probably are. There's some sea spray there. Not as much as the Rias Baixas one, but more than Lodi. Yeah. So again, beautiful mid palate. Wow. Maybe it doesn't finish as long as the other ones. A lot of peach, apricot, nectarine. Not as much of the tree fruits as you get with some of the others. There's some salinity. Kind of got to look for it a little bit. Minerality for sure. Like whetstone. It's good though. Hi. I'll just sit down. Yeah, okay, so it's an easy ranking for me. Rias Baixas by quite a bit. Uruguay would be second. And the one from Lodi was drinkable. And I drank it. But nothing special, nothing I would look for again. I'll be interested to try some other wines from Lodi, some other Albariños from Lodi, because I hear good things about them. Maybe this is just not the best example. Okay, well. It's so refreshing though. It's crisp, it's clean. There's more acidity to this one than the one from Lodi too. But again, not punchy in the face Riesling acidity, but it's there. Balanced. Harmonious. It's a nice wine. I like that one. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed our little trip down Albariño Lane. And hope the next time you go to a liquor store, you look for some Albariño. Go to Spain first, look for Rias Baixas, but try something else, because this one from Uruguay is pretty darn good. I'm going to enjoy drinking this the rest of the day. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out my wine blog. And I'll be back with my rosé tasting very soon, sometime in the next week or so. I'm just putting together, I've had several of them. I've got a few more up there to try. And I'm going to try a couple of them on camera as well, probably this weekend. And some blind tastings. This weekend I think we're going to do some blind tastings if I can convince the wife to do that. She's in charge. As we all know, the boss is in charge. So, anyway, for now that's it. Have a great day. Drink good wine. See you next time. Thanks.